Good morning, children. So now we are going to discuss the topic as conservation of mechanical energy. So here we are going to consider the conservation of mechanical energy in the case of a freely falling body. So first we are considering the situation as an object which is having mass m at a height h above from this ground level. This object is initially at rest, so we can say that u is equal to 0. So we are going to calculate the mechanical energy of the system is conserved. That means total energy of the system is remains as a constant. So we know mechanical energy is considered as a sum of potential energy and kinetic energy. So we are going to calculate what is the kinetic energy and potential energy in three different places. So first I am going to calculate what is the mechanical energy at this point A. So let us see at a point A. We can consider at this point A. So what is the mechanical energy of this system? That means first you have to calculate what is the potential energy. So what is the potential energy at this point? This object is at a height h above from this ground level. So potential energy is considered as mgh. And this object is initially at rest. So kinetic energy is considered as 0. So we can mention this kinetic energy as 0. So we can calculate the mechanical energy at that point A. So we can mechanical energy in this case, it is the sum of potential energy and the kinetic energy. That means it should be mgh plus 0. That means we are getting the mechanical energy as mgh at that point A. Now we are allowed to fall this object at a height h. So we can consider what is the energy possessed by this object at a distance x away from this top. So we can consider this point as a B. So we can take this AB distance as x, and remaining distance from the ground level is considered as what is that h minus x, because total height is h. So this much distance is x and the remaining is h minus x. Now we are going to calculate what is the mechanical energy possessed by this object at this point B. So at that point B. So what is the we can observe that what is the potential energy at this point? So U we can calculate. mgh is the potential energy. Here height is considered as h minus x. So potential energy is considered as mg into h minus x. This is the potential energy possessed by this object at this point B. Now we can calculate the kinetic energy. So we know kinetic energy is considered as what is that half mv square. So we have to calculate what is the velocity acquired by this object. What is the final velocity acquired by this object? So we can calculate the final velocity acquired by this object. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. That means v square. U we know 0 only, that means 0 is equal to 2 into g into x, we can say that. Distance now is considered as x. So 2gx, that means we can take this v square. V square value is directly we can substitute. So we can take this v square is equal to 2gx. So kinetic energy we can calculate as, we can observe that half into m into 2gx. So this we can cancel. So ultimately kinetic energy possessed by the body is considered as mgx. So this is the kinetic energy. So we can calculate the total energy. That means the mechanical energy of the body. It is the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. That means mg into h minus x plus mgx. So you can observe that. So mg, you can see that h minus x, that means minus of mgx and this mgx will cancel. Ultimately, this total energy, that means mechanical energy in this case is also, you can observe that mgh is gone. So this is the way we can calculate the total energy, that means the mechanical energy of this system at this point B is considered as mgh. Now we can consider one more situation at this point C. So at this point C, what is the energy? Total energy possessed by this system. So you can observe that at a point C, you can see that. So at a point C, what is the potential energy possessed by this object? We can see that it is just reaching to the ground only. So we can observe that the potential energy is considered as a potential energy possessed by the body is considered as a 0. Height is a 0, potential energy is a 0, and we can calculate the kinetic energy at this point. So what is the value of the kinetic energy? You can observe that at this point C, what is the kinetic energy possessed by this body? So it is a half mv square. So we have to calculate what is the velocity acquired by this object just touching on this ground surface. So we can calculate the velocity. So same formula we can use. What is that? So we can use this v square minus u square is equal to, we can see that 2as. That means v square is equal to, we can see that u is a 0. So I will take directly v square is equal to 2g, and this distance travel is considered as a h only now. So 2gh we can say. So we are getting the value as a v square is equal to 2gh, and we can substitute this value as a kinetic energy is equal to what is coming, half into m into 2gh. That means we can see that kinetic energy is coming as a mgh is coming in this case. So kinetic energy possessed by this object is considered as a mgh. So the mechanical energy is considered as what is coming, potential energy and kinetic energy. That means mgh. So we can say that mechanical energy possessed by the object is considered as again mgh at a point C. So you can observe that at a point A, the mechanical energy is considered as mgh. At a point B, we can see that it's a total energy. That means mechanical energy is considered as mgh. Even though kinetic energy increases, potential energy is decreases. And at a point C, you can see that potential energy becomes 0 and entire energy becomes kinetic energy only. So mechanical energy possessed by this object is again mgh. That means the total energy possessed by the body, that is we call it as a mechanical energy. So that is remains as a constant. So this is known as the law of conservation of mechanical energy, we can say that.